Hi guys, so for Mark Rolton, we're about to get started. We need to kick off ASAP. Farhad, I sent you some stuff from Alexi. He had thoughts, so use that as part of your brief for this as well. What I want is everyone to note down all your questions, and then let's have a catch-up meeting very soon so that I can run through and clear anything up that's not clear in this brief. Right, so here's the funnel. It's in Lucid Charts. I'll stick a link down here somewhere below. We have a Massland working doc. Go look in the folder for it. I'm going to stick this brief up the top here. Right, Lucid Chart. Everyone should get a Lucid Chart account. If not, if I don't know if we can share mine or get your own. Anyway, we figure it out. The link to this is here. At the moment it's called that. What happens is they have a free report. Goes free report opt-in, so we drive traffic here. We're using Facebook. Don't worry about Bing for now. We're using AdWords search, AdWords display, and YouTube ads. Right? Mark has truckloads of videos on his YouTube channel. I've taken the best ones and started to map them out in this document. So I'm going to put like YouTube ads. These are the videos that you should be using for YouTube ads and Facebook ads. Right? I need you guys to piece this together and help me. I can't do this step by step with this project because I have too many conflicting deadlines at the moment. What happens is they opt in for the free report. They're going to land on a sales page, which we need to create, which is going to be $47. A $47 thing is in here somewhere. Right, $47 course. So this is what they want to give for the course. Now, I've only been through video 1. There is some good content in there. So Farhad, we need a page for this. You need to look, what do they already have? And what do we need to create? And then list it out. So the first part of this process is I'm giving the brief. The second part is map everything out in this document. What do you need? And what do they already have? Don't just go and create stuff already without talking to me. Just map it all out. What do we already have, which I've started doing, and then what do we need? So list everything out in here under different headlines, right? So here's the $47 course thing. These need to be allocated. This content, right? I don't know what testimonials we can use and what we can't. I've already gone through some of them, so you can see these here where I've put, you know, don't use this. I'm just going to delete that actually. Anything that we don't want to use, just remove it, right? So Jim, I don't think we can use check this, right? Already in the $47 funnel. Good content. He's driving around. Put a link to the calendar. All right, so they're booking in this. The goal is to book a call. They make their main sale. Their main sale is a $5,000 course. They make that sale on the phone after people have been through. So Cheryl knows they need lead scoring. We need lead scoring in every single email sequence in Infusionsoft that passes back through to Salesforce with the score. We went through this the other day with Cheryl, so she should know how that works in that meeting. But the point is, we're getting them back to a call, right? We're trying to sell a $47 product, which I showed you in that document here. On the front end after the opt-in. Then what we're doing, this is the same thing, right? But the sequence, we have these emails already. You need to look at them, get them from Cheryl. Talk. Everyone needs to talk to each other, right? Cheryl knows where the emails are already, what they have. You need to figure that out. I don't know if they have a Facebook group or not, Polo. So you need to figure that out. Coordinate with whoever, Lauren and what's this guy's name, Brett. But if they don't have it, we need to set it up. We have a 50% off special, which is this, 50% off this. Do like a 2-3 day campaign in the automation sequence. Once again, Farhad, look at Alexi's stuff that I sent you to organize this as well. With the content, think about the content that we're going to have here strategically for YouTube. Ideally, when I say YouTube, you're going to make landing pages for this. It could be some of these pages that we already have here. You need to put the content on the pages, and then you link the emails back to the pages. So this is all free content here. This is the paid training here. This Facebook retargeting actually it should be here, and it should also be up here as well to consume the content that's in the sequence. So they're getting the emails, and they're also getting the time-based retargeting for to go back to the landing pages to consume the content, because all of the content is going to link back to a book a call. You need to fix this mind map as we go as well. This is the broad version of it. So write the emails. What's the emails specifically? Tell me what's the title of each email in here. If you need to copy this and put it up here for the retargeting for this, then do that. But modify this map as we're going so that we're all clear, we're all on the same page. Alright, so there's that. So the dark blue is the landing pages, which it can be the same about is this here. Book a call is our main goal, remember? Email consumption sequence for the $47 training. You need to get them to consume the content in each of those steps that I showed you here. Then we're going to go, if they haven't, right, if they haven't booked a call yet, then we're sending them to the webinar. Automated webinar, I have it down here, somewhere, here. This one here is the one you're going to use. Right, Cheryl needs to set up the automated webinar. The guys need to give us the logins. Those people need to give us the logins. I need someone to follow up. I'm going to copy Lauren in an email so that she can chase that, because I'm still waiting on some logins. So Lauren's going to lead the project and organize who needs to do whatever, like getting the contract signed, getting the logins and that sort of stuff with the client. So if you need stuff from the client, talk to Lauren. This is the webinar you're going to set up, Cheryl. They already have the landing pages from before, right? Here's the opt-in. No, we don't have logins to this. It's on someone else's website. You need to rip this off. We can. We have. It's our thing, right? It's sitting on someone else's site though, because they're the old promoter. Copy this. Remake new landing page in Infusionsoft. This is where I suggest we start. We need to start getting them leads for the calls right now. So before, what the other people were doing, all they were doing was they just had an auto webinar, and they were sending them book a call, and then they're selling the event. We want to warm them up more with all of this other stuff to start with. But we need to get leads now, because we have really big goals to achieve for them. And so I need you to get the auto webinar going first as the #1 priority. This is orange is retargeting traffic, and this pink is cold traffic. What you also need is, to start with, you're going to need to start down here with cold traffic. And track it back to book a call. The book a call is done in Calendly. So we need YouTube ads, AdWords search ads. We need AdWords display ads. Go and look in whoever's doing AdWords. I suggest you get I suggest you get I don't know, get John. Maybe get John on this. Make sure he can just get John on it. Right, we're driving traffic to the webinar. To start with, cold traffic, building your retargeting audiences as usual. You need the reminder sequences in the webinar to get them to attend the webinar. Auto webinar thing, you need to have replay, instant replay available. If you have instant replay available, you need your follow-up sequences, right? So like I said, you need your follow-up sequences. If they go to the thing, you need to get them to watch it, right, in the replay. Have the follow-up emails. This is not 2 emails. Don't take this mind map literally. If we need a proper sequence of like 5 emails to get them to watch the thing, then make 5 emails. Don't just go, oh, it's got 2 emails, so just do 2 emails. It's whatever we think is going to get the result. And you guys are the specialists. I'm relying on you to help me with this. What do you think we need, right? So we need to get them to attend the webinar. Book a call. Right, down here is the follow-up. So if they've attended, Cheryl, you can probably map this out a bit better. So like attended, did not attend, whatever, we normally put them into the different buckets. So you might have some other buckets come off here. Then we want to send them some different, more and different content, right? When I say YouTube, once again, this is not sending them to a YouTube video. You're sending them to a landing page made in Infusionsoft that then all links back to book a call. So need to lay out the content. So if someone go through the content, Farhad, and see what are we going to put at each step, what videos and whatever which ties back to book a call. So on each page it's going to have a book a call button. Let me show you an example. Right. Right, here's an example of the book a call thing. They click it, goes through to Calendly. Notice that that went through Drip, Cheryl, so that they're tracking the click for the lead scoring. We need a follow-up sequence, Cheryl. So if they have a call, and they say, you know, it's going to be usual thing, it's going to be no, it's going to be not ready yet, or 1. So make the sequences in the stages in Infusionsoft. Work with Farhad. We need the content for each one of these. The content might be the same for no and not ready yet. I'll let you guys talk about that. Come back to me with a proposal. What I was thinking in broad terms was, they say, no, we're sending them more good content back to... This is different content, by the way. You're not sending them back to the same stuff. We have so much content for this guy, it's not funny. So all these landing pages need to be created. You need to send them to all these pages. It's so easy to create. Just stick a video in the page, headline, maybe some bullet points, and a link back to the book a call or whatever the action is. Right, in this example, where it's just content, you don't always have to sell, right? It can be just sending them goodwill content. And Polo, you need to think about retargeting down this end as well, how you're going to do that. Add to this mind map. Don't just keep it in your head. Add to the mind map where you want to put retargeting and why, like stage retargeting. This is really an opportunity for us to show off all of our superpowers and make a really amazing funnel that is just pumping out results. So then you need to make a 50% offer or something, talk with the client. I already said this to them, $2,500 offer. I don't know whether we put this exactly in the email and we say it like this, or if they don't want to do this specifically, like they might not want to say this publicly, $2,500 special. But what you can say is, hey, we've got this, this special on for this week, this massive discount. We've only got a couple places left, whatever. And then you get them on the call, and so they need to be tagged separately. I don't care how you do it, if it's reply to an email, or maybe it's book a call with this special Calendly call, and then it goes through into Salesforce so the guys know that this is someone who's asking about the discount. The welcome sequence, this should already be set up, I think, Cheryl. You need to check out what are they doing here with. So when they buy, they've got the REU, whatever videos that go out. Just see how is that done, right? And then they attend the live event, and then from there they sell that. You don't need to worry about this, right? It's just how the thing works. But up until this point, Module 4, everyone is needed and involved at every point. So once again, survey funnel I didn't cover. Ask me about this, but come up with ideas, right? So they like the idea of what we're doing for the other property guys, where we're selling property, off the plan. So come up with a survey funnel. How are we going to do that? I don't know if we want to sell property right now, but please note it down, and then we can talk to them about that. Anything that I've missed? Chatbot, Facebook chatbot, follow. Let's look at that. Doesn't have to be straight away. What has to happen straight away is this auto webinar needs to be set up. We need to drive leads. We need to have the different reminders for whatever it is, if they booked the time, or if they are on the replay. We need lead scoring off everything. So if they opt in for this, then you need to be lead scoring them and adding points. Cheryl, if you want to create a point system table, I'm happy to run through it. I'm happy to run through anything with you. I'm not just palming this off, but I need you guys to use your genius instead of relying on me to come up with everything for this. I've given you high-level, detailed plan, so I need you to help map this out further. You can spread things out, right? So Lucid Chart is amazing. Watch this, right? I can do this, drag it up, and all of a sudden the canvas gets bigger, right? And so then you can move, like just first thing is to plan it all out and get this webinar up so that we can start driving leads in there straight away. Budget is $15,000 per week. Ad spend, which needs to be split over Facebook, AdWords display, AdWords search, and YouTube. My suggestion is, as AdWords search is, you're probably not going to spend more than $1,000 a week. AdWords display, you want to spend probably $3,000 a week. YouTube, about the same. 3,000, so we've got 3, 6, 7. So that leaves about, 8 for Facebook at the moment. Right, this may change, but let's start with that. 8, 3, 1, 3. Mark will create more content if we need, but don't pester him right now if we need to. You're not talking directly to Mark for the most part. You'd be talking to Brett. Brett is a consultant that works for them. Really great guy. They're super smart. They're super switched on. Don't waste their time. These guys are playing a much, much bigger game than any other client that we have at the moment. So be conscious of their time, and they're great people to work with. What's the name of this? Kylie Eggins is is the general manager there, right? So anything that we need, like logins and things, contracts to be signed, they're just replying on some of these things here. So anyway, Kylie is the person you talk to. Marketing, I don't know who marketing is. I think it's Tracy. Can get stuff for us as well. Okay, please, next steps is to go through all of this, watch this video again if you need to, write down all of your questions, and then start mapping this out step by step by step. By the way, here we have video retargeting. So if they've visited any of the entry points where the cold traffic is, then you need to run video retargeting on Facebook and YouTube that points back to whatever the next step is. Like, you know, video 1, sell the online course, like go back to that page. Video 2, 3, 4, 5, so you know, it can be content that we retarget them. If they watch video 1, then you're going to retarget them with 2. If they watch 2, then you target them with 3, 3 then 4, right? So it's a daisy chain, and this is also timed. So if they don't watch video, if they don't watch video 1 within 7 days, then you're going to show them video 2. If they don't watch video 2 within 7 days, then you show them video 3, and so on. Right, driving them back to book a call. All right. Hopefully that makes sense.